Hello everyone, my name is Tyler. Welcome to my channel Sophisticated Fitness, where I provide you with sophisticated solutions for optimal health. There are an abundance of health claims that permeate the internet that lack scientific integrity, and health claims or health myths that I'll be debunking is counting calories. Many people think that counting calories is essential to losing weight, when this isn't the case. One of the primary reasons I'm against counting calories is that it ignores the nutritional composition of each food, and it doesn't take into account how each food affects our physiology and our biochemistry. And for example, if we take one donut that's 100 calories and we take a piece of broccoli that's 100 calories, both foods have the same amount of calories, but the nutritional composition or the nutritional content in each food is different, and they affect our body in different ways. How so, you may be asking? Here's how. Upon ingesting the piece of broccoli, it passes through the GI tract, it passes through the small intestine, then it makes it to this large intestine where a lot of our gut bacteria occupy. The gut bacteria in our large intestine break down the food, and this process is called fermentation. The gut bacteria in our large intestine break the food down, and it produces short-chain fatty acids. Short-chain fatty acids aid the body in various ways. It helps build the integrity of the plasma membranes of our cells. Short-chain fatty acids also build the integrity and the structure of our neurons, as well as our brain tissue. So ingesting the broccoli has many benefits, but upon ingesting the donut, it passes through the GI tract, makes it to the small intestine, is broken down in the small intestine, so it doesn't make it to the large intestine where our gut bacteria are. It's broken down in the small intestine, it's absorbed by the portal vein, it's filtered by our liver, then it's dumped into the bloodstream. Upon being dumped into the bloodstream, what happens? It increases our glucose levels. On top of increasing our glucose level, it increases our insulin levels, which does what? It promotes fat storage or lipogenesis. So that is the primary reason I think counting calories is ineffective, is because it doesn't take into consideration each food's individual effect on the body. And on top of that, counting calories takes a toll on your mental health, because you're constantly calculating and tracking calories, which can be a lot for someone who doesn't have much time on their hands. So it isn't good long term. It isn't a good long term strategy to lose weight, in my opinion. And a solution to this, or a more easier approach to losing weight, or easier approach to counting calories, is by eating natural foods. All natural whole foods have nutrients in them that the body can utilize in many different ways. Ultra processed foods are devoid of any essential nutrients that the body can use. So by eating natural whole foods, counting calories becomes useless or not a necessity. So, okay, the second health/weight loss claim I'll be debunking today is you must exercise more than you eat to sustain weight loss or to lose weight. This is complete baloney, malarkey, foolishness, whatever. It's a crazy concept, and here's why. The energy balance concept states that you must exercise more than you eat to lose weight or to sustain weight loss. What this puts into the individual's head is they can eat anything they want and still exercise, and there not be any consequences or ramifications for them eating that unhealthy food. Well, if only nutritional biochemistry was that easy. So you're telling me an individual could eat a whole tray of Oreos and then go to the gym and then work it off and then they'll be good? No, it doesn't work like that. Upon eating those Oreos, your glucose and your insulin levels will increase, and then your body will store the excess insulin or the excess glucose that your cells didn't use and store it on the and it will store it as fat. Upon going to the gym, which you might not even go to the gym because of the food's sleepiness effect, because when you eat something sugar, everyone knows it's called a sugar high. You eat something sugary, you feel good in the moment, but then after you don't feel that good. Upon going to the gym, you will feel like crap, and the possibility of you actually completing your exercise and actually getting a good quality workout in is low. So one of the main reasons why the energy balance concept is farco-narco, why it's foolishness, is because it doesn't take into consideration, like counting calories, the individual effects or the nutrient composition of the foods and how the food affects the body. You can't eat anything and just go work it off. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. The body doesn't work like that. Sorry. All right. The third health / weight loss claim I'll be debunking today is fat causes weight gain. Eating fat doesn't cause weight gain. First off, there are many different types of fats. You have omega-3 fatty acids, short chain fatty acids, polyunsaturated, saturated, trans fats. There are many different types of fats, and most of the fats serve the body in a good way, or they play a role in sustaining our body. The only fats that you should avoid, in my opinion, are trans fats. Trans fats are basically fried foods. These are foods cooked in highly processed oils at high temperatures. Upon ingesting these foods, they cause inflammation in the body, and they cause the production of free radicals. So eating fat doesn't cause weight gain, because fat plays a huge role in sustaining many physiological and biochemical processes in the body. And not only that, fat doesn't cause weight gain or lipogenesis or fat storage because it doesn't increase glucose and insulin levels. Any food that increases glucose and insulin levels will cause lipogenesis to occur, or fat storage. Fat doesn't increase glucose levels at all. If you eat fat, your body will use the fat to aid in many different processes. So don't fear fat. Fat is not your enemy. If anything, you should be eating fat every day, because your body is made up of a lot of fat, and a lot of physiological and biochemical processes in our body require fat to function. So keep that in mind. Okay, the fourth health / weight loss claim that I'll be debunking is the sentiment of breakfast being the most important meal. First off, it's important to know where did this sentiment come from, that breakfast is the most important meal. This sentiment was created by food corporations because food corporations needed to sell their breakfast products, whether it be oatmeal or cereal. They needed to get these products sold, and unfortunately, a lot of these breakfast products are high in sugar. So upon you waking up, if you put something high in sugar in your body, what's going to happen? Your body is going to store the energy provided by those breakfast cereals as fat, because most cereals, cereal bars, and breakfast products are high in sugar. Secondly, our ancestors fasted quite frequently, meaning they went periods without eating, weeks, possibly months without without ingesting a single nutrient. But for some reason, we we can't survive without eating breakfast. It's a misconception that you need to eliminate from your, and it'll actually benefit you to skip breakfast, because upon waking up, your body already has reserves, energy reserves, meaning fat and carbohydrates that it can use to power the many physiological processes in the body. So you're not going to die if you skip breakfast. And honestly, that is one of the dumbest sentiments I've ever heard. Concepts that, okay, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Yes, you may feel tired if you don't eat breakfast. If you're used to eating breakfast, and if you're used to eating breakfast, and you go a week without eating breakfast or skipping breakfast, you will feel hungry. There will be symptoms that follow, but those are short-term symptoms that will slowly dissipate. Just continue fighting the good fight, but it will definitely help you if you skip breakfast. And yes, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So, yeah. If you found the information in this video helpful, please click the like button, share the video if you can, and comment. I would love to hear your guys' feedback if you have any questions. And for women above the age of 40, if you're interested in losing weight and keeping the weight off, if you're looking to build more confidence, you're trying to get a bigger butt, or whatever your weight loss or fitness goals are, I would love to help you guys. I work with an exercise physiologist as well as a dietitian, and we create women above the age of 40 their own individualized health programs that they can follow from home. So if you're interested, I'll provide a link in the description below. I have the links to my social media, as well as my website, where you can contact me on either platforms.